The relentless wind sculpts the very face of the escarpment, revealing the ancient layers of the Jurassic period.
Few sights in the insect world are as striking as the iridescent sheen of this ground beetle as it surveys its territory.
The red langur, with its distinctive russet coat, navigates the dense lowland canopy.
Braided river deltas like this one are dynamic environments, constantly shifting the fine sand and silt across the flats.
Resting in the shallow water, the Eurasian spoonbill is perfectly adapted to this wetland environment, using its spatulate beak to forage.
The scarab beetle, with its iridescent shell, is perfectly adapted to this arid environment.
High in the dense canopy, the purple-faced langur feeds, its dark fur contrasting with the vibrant greens of the jungle.
Here we see the distinct African spoonbill, identifiable by its spatulate bill and moisture-darkened feather tips.
The red-leaf monkey, rarely seen, thrives in this dense riverine habitat, its distinctive fur often covered in leaf litter.
The African serval, a solitary hunter of the plains, waits patiently.
The sable antelope, with its magnificent horns and glossy coat, is a true icon of the African savanna. Caked in dried mud, the solitary bull begins his day, the thick armor protecting his sensitive skin from the harsh environment.
Fed by the canyon above, the fan spreads out across the valley floor, leaving behind these distinct gradients of coarse gravel and fine sand. Covered in fine dust particles, this leafcutter wasp meticulously grooms itself before returning to the arduous task of building its intricate home.
The eland, largest of the antelopes, endures the biting insects of the savanna as the golden hour begins.
Fed by the floodplain, the dark, still waters of the Oxbow are rich in nutrients, supporting a wealth of life beneath the surface.
Settled on the coastal gravel, the Gentoo penguins endure the low wind, their calls echoing across the overcast landscape.
The velvet ant, often called the cow killer, braves the scorching midday sun as it searches for a host in the arid soil.
cheetah, solitary hunter of the plains, surveys its territory in the soft morning light.
High above the forest floor, the elusive lion-tailed macaque searches for food among the moss-covered branches.
Thompson's gazelle, coated in dust, rests during the heat of the day, conserving energy on the dry savanna. The Oxbow's dark, still waters hide a vibrant ecosystem, teeming with life beneath the cypress knees.
Deep within the gallery forest, the western chimpanzee rests amidst the damp soil and the constant dripping of the canopy.
Under the overcast sky, the gentle movement of the tide swirls around the prop roots.
Right on the branch.
As the soft morning light hits the damp clay, the bronze ground beetle emerges, its iridescent shell shimmering in the sun.
The greenshank is a large wader, characterized by its long legs and slightly upturned beak.
The African bushbuck, a solitary creature of the riparian zones, emerges in the late afternoon sun.
The marabou stork, often called the undertaker bird due to its cloak-like feathers, rests in the muddy.
The emperor penguin aggregation braves the harsh Antarctic conditions, their frosted plumage offering vital insulation against the cold.
Enduring the intense midday heat, the leopard gecko remains perfectly still, its textured skin blending.
Bordered by tall reeds and choked with debris, the Oxbow Lake is a study in serene, untamed natural beauty.
With slow, deliberate steps, the elegant great egret hunts the calm waters of the lagoon.
Water pools in the rich, damp soil, reflecting the canopy above and nourishing the intricate root systems below.
The toca macaque, easily identified by the distinct swirl of hair atop its head, spends its day foraging among the dense forest floor.